YouTube channel. I hope you're having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you being here for this conversation, and I hope to hear from you in the comments below. If you hear any noises, it is Monty, my little rabbit. I just went to the pet shop and got him a bunch of things, so he's very excited, and I'm not gonna take them off him just for the sake of me filming. So if you hear rustling or, you know, chaos, just know that that is him and you're not going crazy. So, we are going to be speaking today that Jeffree Star is speaking out against me, speaking out against you, speaking out against everyone who was giving him backlash for what happened between Miss Britney Spears, the undefeated princess of pop, if I do say so myself, and him. So, Britney Spears got a PR package from Jeffree Star just days after her conservatorship ended. So basically, for the first time in 13 years, this woman was a free woman, and she's able to not only have her own things, be able to decide what she wants, but she's able to post on her own social medias for the first time in forever. And of course, Jeffree Star knew this and immediately rushed to send her a big PR package of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, being one of the first, because let's be real, that's a very smart move, because he was able to very clearly do a very on the surface nice thing, and you know, you can have your opinion of it, but it was definitely for the sake of, you know, Britney being so excited about getting all of these products and then probably posting about it, and that's exactly what happened. But of course, with the connotations of Jeffree Star, Britney Spears got a lot of criticism for that, and she had done an Instagram post basically thanking him because, again, it's been 13 years of Britney Spears having very limited access to the outside world and social media in general, so doesn't know that much about Jeffree Star. So she did this post thanking Jeffree Star, and we're gonna get to it, and then had to delete it because was getting so much backlash, and people also just like being like, Britney, you know, we're aware that you haven't been on social media in a while, we're aware that you're not aware of who Jeffree Star is, but we need to let you know that not only was he making fun of you, you know, a good few years ago, but he was also with Perez Hilton, one of the people leading the campaign of let's, you know, fucking take Britney Spears down. So again, it's really sad, but it's a case of Britney Spears is gonna need to see, you know, moving forward, the ones who are showing her support now, but we're the ones who back in 2017 were leading that, if not jumping on that campaign of, you know, calling her insane and just doing everything that was like demoralizing about Britney Spears the person and not looking at her as a person and just a media target. And so with that being said, the post then got deleted from Britney Spears' social media. And also, last thing I'm gonna say is Jeffree Star recently had Britney and her fiance Sam come out to his mansion and view it. We know the one in, I think it's Calabasas or Beverly Hills, the one in California, you know, the really big mansion that he got for like 20 million that he's now selling for way less than what he bought it for, even though he's put so much money into it, just because the property is not really something that is sought after in today's age, because not only is it way too big a property, and again, how ironic to be like, somewhere is too big, it is just a very large property and is in, you know, just a very, you know, obscure place in California. And furthermore with that, it's a very outdated property. It's very old style. I remember watching a realtor on TikTok do a video basically saying, why is it not selling? Because a lot of people were like, you know, on the surface, if all these celebrities can afford it, why is Jeffree's house not being, you know, snapped up immediately? And the person basically came to the conclusion that, you know, Jeffree got the house, he was excited probably about the flashy, you know, big property, and in reality, the house is very dated, and it would take a lot of renovations. But again, if Britney Spears wants the house, then she's gonna get the house, and she should be able to with her money. But with this post that she did, Jeffree has just came online and has done a couple Instagram stories basically coming at everyone, saying how evil they are for basically making Britney Spears delete this post. And is basically, you know, like, people live in my past, and I can't believe people are bringing up what maybe I said about Britney in the past. And it's like, okay, you know, you can comment at Jeffree from that angle if I can't believe people are bringing up what I said about Britney in the past. But again, you were the one, not us, with Perez Hilton. And again, Perez Hilton gets backlash to this day for this, so I don't understand why Jeffree doesn't anticipate that he's gonna get it. Who were the ones calling Britney insane, and also the, like, let's leave Britney in the past campaign. So Britney Spears, for a little bit of context, had put this on her Instagram story and said, at Jeffree Star, thank you for sending me the coolest makeup ever. Okay, my mom does face care, so trust me, I know the salesmanship when it comes to selling products. But I won't say it to sound self-righteous or anything, but Jeffree Star's Holy Mist is bomb, and I mean it. I don't wake up or go to sleep without it. I want to open the cute packaging and freaking drink it. It smells that good. Not to mention the adorable bullet lipsticks. Sorry, I had to share, because if I didn't know, I would wish someone would tell me about it. Holy Mist is a must. Jeffree Star, you're a genius. Holy Mist is more like holy shit, this is really good. So in a now deleted post, this is what it said about Jeffree Star. So you can only imagine what the comments were saying to Britney, basically like, hey, we just want to let you know that in the same way as the paparazzi and TMZ, he was a really big person online at that stage who took the opportunity to make fun of you. So we now have Jeffree Star speaking out against it, and he says that he's going to make a video about the backlash and how bitter people are, and they live in his past more than he does, even though he brings it up and never properly addresses it, just, you know, brings it up on the surface level, but never says why people are angry. So let's just get to what Jeffree has to say about the fact that Britney did this post, then had to delete it because of backlash. Or, again, I don't know why we're not, like, thinking that Britney Spears is a smart person, probably got educated on Jeffree Star, and probably chose upon herself to delete it, rather than being bullied to delete it. Jeffree, it's not the most obscure, you know, like, ooh, idea. Okay, let's hear.
It's definitely. And one other thing, because so many people keep commenting about this, I'm going to film a video about this, and I'm going to drop it after the weekend.
We can't wait.
Britney Spears supported me a few days ago, and oh, it really got some of you girls mad. She called me a genius. Oh, baby. It got some of you motherfuckers really angry. A little shook, huh?
Not Jeffree Star being the pinnacle like 2016, 2015, even 2014 humor. You know, I'm shook the house, mama. Tea! Like, okay.
It's crazy that someone who has been
look at him,
in
okay.
a mental prison.
Look, Jeffree is now going to take the approach of, you know, look at what has been happening to Britney. And it's like, all right, you know, you were on the inside with Perez who knew what was happening and you had no problem, you know, belittling her. So let's not go with this righteous, holier than holy approach on, you know, Britney has been held captive and I'm so upset by this and, you know, she loved me and people won't allow her to. It's like, all right, Jeffree, we weren't the ones with the platform who were going on making these videos, right?
For 13 years. Finds joy in something. And y'all gotta bully her into deleting her post. That is...
Or was it a case that she was shown what you have said or done, even just about her, not even in the grand scheme of things, Jeffree, and took it upon herself to not put that out there? Is that the most bizarre theory in the world, my muckers? Is it? Because I don't think Jeffree's gonna allow himself to publicly come on and say that, because, mucker, that would be too embarrassing for him as a person and his brand. Right? Yeah. It's exactly how it would look.
Sad. But it's okay. A lot of y'all have a lot of self-reflecting to do. I've been there.
You've been there or you are there?
Video detailing it. I reached out to her assistant. I reached out to the girl that took the photo, that she wrote the caption under.
I'm sure they'll be willing to reach back immediately.
And I'm like, you guys know I never touch on this type of subjects anymore. I'm so past drama and tea. But this isn't drama. This is mental health. This is literally a woman that was locked in her house and has been through hell. And she was bullied for liking a makeup product.
She was bullied for liking a makeup product, but only a few years ago, Jeffree. Let's keep in mind that you were bullying her for other reasons, too. There's some details being left out here, Jeff.
Isn't that crazy?
Because it is crazy.
Motherfuckers can't let go. What happened 20 years ago in my past. Like, girl, some of y'all live in my past so much. It's crazy. But I'm used to it. It's just crazy that a grown-ass... Sad that she's even harassed for liking a product because you don't agree with it. I'm like... So now that she's free, you still don't want her to make...
This is so interesting that he's like, you know, she was harassed for liking a product. No, baby, none of the comments were like, Britney, you know, let's not with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics product. No, it was people being like, Britney, let's talk about Jeffree Star, you know, he's done this. It wasn't just Jeffree, you know, like an attack on the company. No. I know you want to put that out there. Come on now.
decisions. It's really hard to fathom. Some of you people really need to look inside. What is wrong with y'all? It's crazy. But shout out to Britney Spears. I fucking love you. You're a legend. And
I'm sure she loves you too.
Clip from when I was 19 years old. Bitch, I'm in my 30s. Get over it. I said a dumb comment about Britney Spears in like 2007. I have every single fucking album. I know every lyric. She's a fucking superstar. And she's an icon. And I'm so glad she's free. And you can't take that away from her. And you ain't gonna drag me into it. So Britney, thank you for loving my brand. I love you so much. Mwah.
Okay, here's the thing. Jeffree knew exactly what he was doing whenever he was sending every single product to Britney Spears on the weekend of her being free from her conservatorship. When probably the first time in ever, she's actually able to see the things that are being sent to her and they're not being vetted and they're not being looked through and stuff like this. Jeffree knew what he was doing. And again, I've said this time and time again, I think Jeffree Star is a very, very, very clever and very smart businessman. And he knew that if he would get in there first, that not only would it be such a kind gesture from someone who is possibly going to buy your new house, but also you're going to be the first one there and overwhelm someone with all of these products. And of course they're going to post about it on social media, especially if they have a little note attached to it and it says Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Jeffree Star and at Jeffree Star and all these social media handles. It's only what's going to happen, and Jeffree knew that. So for Jeffree to be like, I can't believe y'all are dragging me into this drama and leave me out of it. And it's like, baby, 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 baby. No, 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 no. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't done that. And it's like, this literally all, and it always, always, always is the case. Like, we can look back on anything that we talked about with Jeffree. It always goes like this, where if he does something and it doesn't turn out the way that he anticipated, or at least like hoped, or it couldn't be, you know, warped in some sort of way. Shout out to Warped Her. Oh my god, Warped. That just immediately popped in my... Ooh, let's not shout out Warped Her. Let's not shout out that. Yikes. Ugh. You know what I mean? It's like, it's always a case that he does something, and whatever way it's interpreted, or whatever way it goes down, and it's not in his favor, he'll always come on and be like, I can't believe I'm being dragged into this, or again, or y'all just can't get past this, or y'all... Like, it always is this case. So... with that being said, I really want to know what your opinion is of this. Again, I think it was a calculated move. Listen, it's not the most surreal thing in the entire world. And again, if you're trying to sell your house and a big, big, big celebrity who finally has access to all her money, thankfully, is coming to it, and you send her all of these things, and then she knows that, you know, a semi-celebrity was living there before you, whatever, it's a very exciting, nice gesture. However, when Britney Spears did that post, people weren't being like, we're so angry that you love this lipstick or this holy mist. People were like, Britney, we want to let you know that there's all of these things from Jeffree in the past, point blank period, and there's all of these things from Jeffree addressing you. And it's like, those are things that need to be also taken into consideration, because Britney Spears should be able to move forward in her life with people who were genuinely there with her, genuinely cared for her, genuinely rooting for her, and not just whenever the narrative was so easily able to switch that you were on Britney's side, because most of the media then switched theirs as well whenever all the fans had so much power, finally, of being able to speak out and finally be allowed to elevate her voice to get louder as to what it should have been from the very start. Lord! So, with that being said, I want to know your opinion. We'll talk about it below. Listen, okay, I understand that he didn't, you know, anticipate for it to go this way, but I don't know what he was thinking. So, I want to know your opinion. We'll talk about it below. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so, so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.